Hey, weirdos! It's like less than 48 hours before the spoopy spectacular streaming party on September 30th from 9 until midnight that we do our countdown to October. So then we're permanently spoopy for the rest of eternity, or forever how long we live. But it's the Tuesday before that. If you're watching this video later on, it's not. But if you're seeing it when I first posted, it is. Strange, huh? Strange how that works. I've got some clips to show you. I've got some nice things that were given to me recently to show you. I have some other nonsense. I bought these Minkins Garbage Pail Kids, but they're so many and they're rubber. And, yeah, not so cool. But funny. Anyway, let's get on with showing some wacky stuff. I'm going to show you a promo that we made, and I'm going to show you a clip, a micro clip of a movie we'll be making that we've just started, which I talked about like probably last year at the beginning of the pandemic as a joke, and now we're going to sort of do it. I made it into something. The title's still the same anyway. Amityville Outhouse. But then I'm going to show you a different promo for an event happening in a couple days. So watch it when it happens. So this is why you got to be watching the Terrible Tuesday videos when they're new. And then a trailer for a movie that's just come out. And because it's B-movie weirdness, we're all about the nonsensical farts of the world in film. So I always got to show you a trailer for something new. Thanks for everybody who always send them in to me and keep me up to date and let me review your weirdness. And then this from something that I got in the mail. So I recently posted on my Instagram that I won a box of random weird spoopy things from a Mr. Monster A Go-Go. Check out my Instagram page to figure out exactly how to find his page and to see that box that I opened up of oddities. In that box though, I did find this card pack and I didn't open that up in the video though. So I'm going to do that now. I'm assuming, because it's only a couple years old, that it's just a retro art shtick bit. It has 10 cards, so it's probably only 10 cards. I doubt you have to like collect them all to get a whole series. I feel. Anyway, pulled the back off of this already because it's impossible to open with one hand. And the weirdest part about it is that there's a paperclip in it. I don't know if it's because paperclip's an awesome thing. I don't know if it's not supposed to be in there. I don't know if it's so that you can just clip them all together. Or you can clip them to your bicycle wheels. Because it's supposed to be this kind of like 1950s, 1960s shtick. It's kind of like the world of what would be advertised in an older comic book where it had all those like dollar quarter or send two purchases kind of shit things too. You know, mystery coins, sea monkeys, that kind of stuff. So the first card is just about Martians. Martians are super awesome. They live on Mars. Their society is far more advanced than ours. That kind of rhymes. Is that supposed to rhyme? They fly around in spaceships and pretend to be nice, but really they just want to destroy all other species and take over the universe. Oh, wow. Mean old monsters. Mean old Martians. Martians. The other cool thing, though, is unicorns. I'm not going to read all of them, but unicorns are super awesome. They missed getting on the Ark, but it didn't matter because they can shoot rainbows out their ears or their eyes. Studley centaurs. Looks like they've taken them from other forms of clip art and just sort of like done a spray paint effect on them, like an airbrush effect. Bigfoot. Yeah, this is definitely from some sort of rubber Bigfoot toy, and then they colored them in to look in the same set. The other one was like, the centaur was like from some Harlequin fantasy magazine. Venus flytraps, because, you know, why not? What else in the 1960s would be considered super awesome? Corn dogs. America. This is like something that Pee Wee Herman would own. Super awesome. Facial hair. I do hope there is more to this series, actually. Facial hair is super awesome. Handlebar mustaches, bushy beards, mutton chops, goatees. You know, like me. It grows right out of your face for free. Robots. Oh, of course. Robots are super awesome. Duh. Crop circles. And just in time of spoopy times, zombies. Do the zombie sumps. Zombies are super awesome. They're dead people who come back to life. Enough said. All that in a paperclip. Thanks, Mr. Monster A Go-Go. So, here is a tiny, like 10-second clip from one of the shorts that are in our new Schlock anthology, Amityville Outhouse. On our Patreon, I posted a whole 1.5 minute clip. So, and there are going to be regular clips posted there every other week or so when I get around to filming stuff. It's going to be slow because, again, I'm not really paying anybody other than pizza and high fives, and can't really do many high fives these days. And so with the pandemic and all, I'm going to do things as slow as I can and as simple and with less people at the same time as I can, so we make it easy. We joked about doing this at the beginning of the year, and I just didn't feel it. But now I do, so it's going to happen. We've also been doing some live shows. We're doing the live streaming shows, of course, on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Riot of the Movies. But I've also been doing some small, just for the VIP film club members, in person. So we talked about that in the last video. The last one we recently did, we played the Sterling Entertainment film Hell's Highway, and everybody really liked it. So, awesome. I know a couple of people who went out to try to get the compilation DVDs that have that on it, because it's always on like 4-packs and stuff. And someone who got a regular DVD of it, because, you know, that exists too. Crazy. But here's a clip from our film, Amityville Outhouse. The reason I showed that clip is because two people who are American in our VIP group there that get all my clips sent to our Patreon, our Patreon-y homies, said, "Well, you're from Toronto and you got Lazar Rockwood to be in there." That's just Brandon, and that's just the way his hair's been growing. Like, we're all getting used to growing long hair, even that we can go to the barber now, but we're just kind of used to it. But as soon as I saw him with that hair, because I hadn't seen him in about a month or two, we just crossed paths, and I said, "Hey, you want to come into the basement and let me kill you?" And of course he said yes, because we're just comfortable with that hair. And I told him, "Hey, you look like Lazar Rockwood of Beyond the Seventh Door." That is what it is, right? Beyond the Seventh Door? Yes, right here. Let me pull it out of this wall. Beyond the Seventh Wall. Door. But Brent is much more handsome. But that same day, we did a promo to be appearing in the Spoopy Spectacular. But I'm going to play it for part of it for you now. There's some extra little clips that I'll play during the Spoopy Spectacular tomorrow night. But here's a promo we made for an event that Brandon's having. Check it out. What I should mention as well is that for this promo that we did, we shot it on a blue screen instead of a green screen. We had a green screen right there, but we just figured, whatever. We weren't thinking. And then the great El Brandino put on a big blue jacket that matched the screen. And I didn't think of that until I got home to go edit it. So I was stuck. I couldn't change the background and make it into what we wanted it to be. So now it looks really silly. But I improv'd. I did some other weird things, and this is what we made. The promo for Black Belt Cinema's screening of Santos and Blue Demon contra Los Monsters. 1, 2.
Whoa! Zombies everywhere! Oh no!
Oh, God, zombies!
What?
My only allergy!
Good thing we've been practicing all of our good luchador skills. We can fend them off.
I want to body slam a zombie through that wall.
We need to get a table. There need to be a table up here. Oh, no, wait, that's too American. No, we gotta do proper luchador fighting here. Everyone's gonna fight like Captain Kirk. All right. We learned all our stuff from all the best movies. So I hear you're playing a movie very soon.
I'm going to be playing the movie about Mexican luchador wrestlers fighting the undead and many kinds of the undead.
So it's gonna be Santos versus the Vampire Women.
No.
All right. So it's gonna be Santos and Dracula's treasure.
Dracula does show up in this one, but
So then it's Santos and Blue Demon versus Dracula and the werewolf.
that werewolf shows up in it too, but it's not just the Dracula and the werewolf. There's other undead monsters in it.
It's Santos and Blue Demon versus the mummies of Guatemala.
The mummy shows up. It's not in Guatemala.
It's Santos versus the Blob, and that's a real film.
That is a real film that I'm not screening on Saturday, October 2nd.
Wait, it has the great Cyclops in it. It's
Yes?
Santos and Blue Demon versus the monsters.
You got it!
This one's a classic. It's the Tommy all my moves.
You got the mummy.
Wait.
Wolfman. Not only is there Dracula, but there's also a vampire.
It's a great movie. I support it every way. I'll even move the camera better into the blue screen.
Yes. Saturday, October 2nd. Things are going to be getting spooky all month long.
Santos is perfect for Halloween. Sadly, there's no La Parka in there, but Santos knows how to bring out the ghost. I believe, no spoiler, that movie has a great scene where he just tries to pick up a vampire girl by mistake.
He does make that accidental choice.
Yes, he has some smooth moves in that movie in a sweet car. So when is that again?
That is Saturday, October 2nd. Short, like maybe 3 days after this announcement is airing.
Spoopy Spectacular?
The Spoopy Spectacular.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, Riot.
So, well, if you're watching it right now, you're seeing all some weird, ridiculous things that we're playing
Wait,
on our Twitch channel. Wait, is this where you're doing this? Is this a secret? Do they have to tell you? You have to call you again?
Well, it's not going to be located exactly where we are right now with this blue screen behind us. You're going to have to DM Black Belt Cinema on Instagram if you would like to find out the location.
I'm gonna wear my mask.
Put on your mask, DM us, we'll give you the GPS coordinates, we'll teleport you there Saturday, October 2nd at 8 p.m. Black Belt Cinema. Spooky September!
Whoa! Get out of control!
Oh shit! Oh, we brought the nunchucks. It's getting spooky in here.
¿Sucede algo? Sí. Lo del profesor Bruno Adler. Ese es un caso cerrado. El profesor está muerto y sepultado.
How could I resist? I love all things Santo. I love all things monsters. Santo and monsters. So, no brainer for me. Check that out on October 2nd. Message Black Belt Cinema for the secret location. They did a cool one out on the beach of a whole evening of Kaiju movies and done the new DJ tracks. That was last month. And it's time for people to start exploring. You're double vaxxed, get yourself out there, learn how to be clean and be careful, and go and enjoy new events. And I'm scratching my nose, and so don't worry, I will do this, and I'll clean my hands before I touch you in the face. Spoofy Spectacular tomorrow on the streaming Twitch channel. I hope you join us, comment, make some laughs at 10 o'clock during that. It's from 9 to midnight. From 10 to 11, I'll be playing Moopid Pastor, because it'll be available on sovhorror.com again for just 1 week. It's I don't make any money off that, so whatever, do your thing. But if you want to get a copy of it, and that helps support that company, pick it up. It's just during a week of the stuff that they only did limited editions. They brought them all back as a celebration for them, so great. And I know me not selling it well by going, whatever, go do it, it's fun. We'll be having our own new movie very soon, as you saw a clip, and we'll get into that later on in the future. Join our Patreon so you can find out the clips of that when they're posted. And then everyone will see it when I have a trailer, when I feel comfortable enough to have that. Hopefully I'll have it done by the end of Christmas. Because, again, I'm doing it in my free time. Not like I'm working or anything, but other people are working. So I can't, force them to show up for this silly bit of madness that I'm doing. Or can I? Because I know where the bodies are. Anyway. But hopefully everyone's going to have a very happy Halloween month. Spoopy funness. But here's a trailer for the fourth installment of one of the weirdest movies we've ever played at the Terrible Tuesday Fest, and that I talk about all the time, the Death Toilet series. You may have seen on all my other social medias, on Riot, at themovies.com, or our Instagram, or Facebook group, or Tumblr page, my review of this film. But here's the trailer for Death Toilet 4. With a gross subtitle, Brown Snakes on a Plane. They're not over yet. They're doing part 5, Back to Stool. Here's the trailer for part 4. Woo!
May I have your attention, please? It has become necessary to remove this train from service. Please gather.
Father D, we have to get rid of these toilets. They're gonna kill us. Where are Father D?
All these guys, so crazy, but they built the whole plane set. It was so cool. Crazy people on toilets. What's up? I also got this from Mr. Monster Go. And check on Instagram. The whole mystery box of weirdness. Toilet ban. Everybody, stay awesome. Stay weird.